All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Gonna go over an overview of yesterday, got an overview of today, then I got the straights, the player props, and the parlays. Guys, before I get into it, please take a second, like, subscribe, comment, and make sure you follow me on Twitter at Trice2, letter E, letter Z. I post live bets on here. I posted this parlay last night that saved the day. We had the Diamondbacks, the Mariners, Rockies, the Dodgers. We hit that, and it ended up saving us from a bad night because Diaz decided to shit the bed. And I have some cool plays I've hit in my lifetime. But make sure I'm very active on Twitter. Anyways, let's go over what happened yesterday. So, 6 wins, 12 losses. It was ugly. But you got to understand, I had a lot of $2 parlays on there, little stuff that add to the losses. If you take out the parlays, I think it was a 6-win, 8-loss day. So not the worst. We only went down about 0.75 of a unit, so about $31 lost. The parlay I posted on Twitter saved the day. We have 4 profitable days so far, 2 losing days. We're up 11.88 units from the start. Okay, so things are going very well. It's not bad. 6 days is pretty good. Bankroll for today, $797 because we lost about $31 yesterday. So $797 bankroll today. Unit size is going to be $39.85. We are risking $518.86 or 13.02 units. Max profit today $745.20 or 18 units. I'm still continuing to be extremely aggressive and hyper risky. When your bankroll's this small, you have room for risk. You take it. As it grows, you start to lower the unit size and lower the risk and just make smarter plays. But for now, get a bunch of buy-ins in and try to have big days. You want to grow this bankroll fast when it's small, okay, guys? So without further ado, we'll get into the straights. All right, so my straights for today. I got the Yankees and Twins over 5.5 runs. Guys, over 8.5 runs. This is too low. For minus 115, it's just too low. The Twins and the Yankees bats are on fucking fire. They both have solid pitchers, but nothing too crazy. I mean, there's not like no ace out there who's going to throw a shutout game. This should be I think this should be a 10 to 15 run game. I'd be shocked if it isn't. So Twins, Yankees over 8.5. I love this play. It's going on my favorite plays. I think it hits. Guardians money line over the Rangers. I only took them because they're minus 105. I think they're a much better team than the Rangers are. Rangers either blow opponent out or lose. It's a coin flip. But Guardians are better for minus 105. I had to take it. Then I have the Guardians Rangers under 9.5 and minus 125. These teams, they really can't score. It's either Rangers score a bunch or score none. And the Guardians, they always just score a few. I think this game, 6-7 runs scored. I think the under is fairly priced, minus 125. We're going to take the Guardians on the under, but you don't have to play this one if you don't want to. Then Marlins plus 155 over Tigers. Guys, Reese Olsen looks like fucking Drew from Despicable Me. I can't stand him. I fade him any chance I get. I always fade that Drew looking motherfucker, man. I fade him every game, every time. I can't stand him. He cost me a $40,000 parlay hit once so off a poor pitching performance. So I've been fading him ever since. But honestly, he's just terrible, I think. So if I can get the Marlins at plus 155 on a chance they might win, the Tigers only can score 2-3 runs a game. So Marlins get hot early, Tigers will never come back. Reese Olsen is dog shit, so I think it's a good place to take the Marlins. You don't have to play this one either. This one and the Guardians Rangers under is a bit risky. Then you have, but the under at 9.5 goes crazy. That's high as fuck, man. You can get over 9, you take it usually. Phillies up 1 after the first 5, plus 100. I'm not giving up on it yet. If they lose it again today, I'm gonna have to let go of it. They've got me on it twice in a row. I usually only let them get me twice before I stop betting it, but I think they can do it. I think they can hold them. I like the Phillies pitcher today. We will see, but I think they can hold. All right. Player props. So these are my favorite. This is where I make the most money, and this is what a lot of cappers are scared to do, but I fucking send it. We got Reds, Will Benson. Willie, he be out there high as hell. Under 1.5 hits, runs, or RBIs for plus 115. Dude is trash, and he's leading off now, so he's not getting RBIs. He never really gets on base. I'm very comfortable with him in this position. First bat's basically a wash because he always Ks or gets out, so you pretty much only have 3 at bats to get over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, so it's a good bet. Padres, Dylan, he's under 8.5 Ks. Guys, listen, he can throw 9 Ks. He threw 12 his last game, but he typically throws about 7 or 8. It just makes sense. I think it's a good bet, so we had to take it. Twins, Carlos Santana, over 1.5. Hold up. Hey, hold up, man. I'm making a video. All right, Twins, Carlos Santana over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, plus 105. Carlos Santana's high. He's also one of my favorite players. Fun fact, he's my very favorite player. My son is named Santana, and I only agreed to the name Santana because of Carlos Santana. So there you have it. Twins, Ryan Jeffers over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He's hot, man. I'm gonna continue betting him while he's hot. I mean, he can't seem to not hit this line. Carlos Santana's heating up. He's on fire right now. So I'm gonna take these two. I think they both hit it. I like the prices. If Ryan Jeffers gets any lower than if it goes to 140, 150, I won't bet it no more. But for now, I think the price is good. Rangers, Adolis Garcia. I've been taking this under 1.5 total bases, minus 125. He never hits this line. Just take it. Phillies, Bryson Stott, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He hits this all the time. I think the Phillies play well today. And then Phillies, Aaron Nola, over 5.5 Ks. He throws 6 Ks every game. Guys, again, I try to tell you all the time, we don't need to complicate things. We don't need to make things we don't need to make things overcomplicated. If the guy throws 6 Ks every game, fucking bet him to throw 6 Ks. Don't worry about the team, the whip, the fip, the bip, the altitude, the left, the right handers. Fuck all that. Does he throw 6 Ks a game or not? If he does, bet it. If he doesn't, don't bet it. Does he hit the ball? Bet him to hit. If he doesn't hit, don't bet him to hit. It's very simple. We don't need to overthink things, guys. And then lastly, we have the parlays for the day, okay? So these are very small bets, juiced odds. You're just betting them to try to win some money. You bet small to try to win a unit. You don't risk a whole unit on parlays. You risk a 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 on a parlay. So Phillies, National, Braves, Dodgers, money line. Just taking all the most favorited teams, putting them on a slip and sending it. $6, right? Why not? Then you have Manny Machado, Vaughn Grissom, Julio Rodriguez, Kevin Biggio, under 1.5 total bases, plus 763. Put $5 on it to make a unit. Then you have, these are all Ks. Aaron Nola, Kyle Bradish, Reese Olson, Chris Sales, Ben Lively. I hate Reese Olson. I know I say he looks like Drew, but he can throw 4 Ks. These are all very low for what they average. They all average a strike above this. It should hit. It's plus 510. Put $8 on it to win a unit. So in total, I have about 0.47 of a unit on parlays. If one hits, it's worth it. I mean, it's more than worth it, okay? And then, guys, I will post basketball straights, parlays, and live bets on Twitter at Trice, number 2, letter E, letter Z, okay? So follow me on there. You guys can catch up to all that. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. I got through this pretty quick today, so happy about that. And, yeah, yesterday was rough, but today I think we bounced back. See you guys tomorrow.